What up, YouTube? Coming at y'all with another update on the 85 Monte Carlo SS. Also give y'all a little update on the 83 build Regal build. As I was saying, since it's out, I'm gonna continue working on it and build it. I'm just gonna make this a nice driver for me to have a little fun in. Right now, I just been testing the wheels on there. I had some Montes. I've been looking for some more wheels, but I was like, man, let me just put these on there for now. Pretty much, once I get the fitment, make sure everything cool, I'm gonna take them apart and get them powder coated and stuff. But yeah, also been putting the interior back together, as you can see. All the headliner trim is back in there. Pretty much everything is in for the most part. I still got to do the lower door panels, but I had to run the wires for that. I did play with the timing, got the timing really good. Fires right up, as you can see. Got some little Flowmaster exhaust on it. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to keep letting it run because I don't know how much gas I got in it. I don't think I got too much in there, but yeah, man, that's coming together. Now for a little update on the Regal. Like I told y'all, I was gonna continue to work on the Regal, and I've been doing just that. As you can see, I put another center console in it. This one is out of a Cutlass. The Cutlass and the Regal, Grand National, and all of that, those consoles are pretty much the same. Only difference why I prefer the Cutlass, because the Cutlass have more of an armrest. On the Grand National and like a Regal T-Type, it's just flat. It's just like, it doesn't have that raise. It's just like a flat door. So I upgraded that. I actually got two of these consoles now. I found this one at a really good deal. I am going to go through it. What else? Still indecisive on the color that I'm gonna go with, but I'm leaning towards gray now. Like, I'm more than likely I'm gonna do the interior in this car gray, and I still gotta order up the brackets so I could mock up the floor shifter, because I am gonna do a floor shift conversion since I got this console. One of the biggest things I did recently is I sold the front end, y'all. I sold the 83, the original 83 front end. I had listed it a while ago, and this guy I knew hit me up, man. He begging like, "Oh, can you just hold it for me for 2 weeks till I get paid?" And me being a dumbass, I was like, "All right, man. Looking out, trying to be a nice guy or whatever." And 2 weeks went by, guy didn't say nothing. 3 weeks went by, the guy ain't said nothing. So I mean, that's why you don't hold stuff for people unless they credible, man. Just trying to look out for somebody, and they, at least just say, okay, go ahead and sell it. I can't afford it. Just say something, like, don't be no asshole, bro. But it's all good. That's why I don't hold stuff for people. A lot of times, like I say, first come, first serve. I get that. But sometimes, like I say, you try to look out for people, and that's what it is. But yeah, so like I was saying, doing the 86 front end on this car, as you can see. I still got to get some bezels and the corner lights, and that's pretty much it. I have a couple grills. This is the better one of the two. They're both in pretty good shape, but this is the better one of the two. Um, I'm gonna clean the bumper up and stuff, and just like I said, I'm mocking the car up for the most part. Mocking the interior up, everything. As y'all know, if y'all been watching my previous videos, y'all saw I made the door panel cards. I still gotta wrap them and stuff like that. Figure out if I'm gonna put pull straps and all those things on there. But I bought the brand new wood and everything, cut it up, made it fit. Basically took the old door panel card and made a template and cut them out and riveted in, like the factory for the most part. But yeah, also, some I'm debating on, which I doubt I'm going to do. I'm thinking about, because this car is manual. At some point, I would like to convert it to electric, but the car is manual, so I'm thinking about putting the manual tracks on this driver's seat and taking the power stuff and putting it in my Monte Carlo, because that car is full power. But I doubt I'm gonna do it. I might. I'm on the fence about it, because I'm like, just leave it as it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it type of situation. I might just wire this power seat up in this car. It does work. I did put some some power to it and it moves and everything. I had to rebuild this whole seat at the bottom, because all the the housing on the gearbox on these seats, they always crack, so they sell the housing. So I basically had to take the gearbox apart, and then the people who sold me the seats had the wrong tracks and just a whole lot of stuff. But I finally got it sorted out, so it's just a matter of getting them upholstered. As you can see, you don't see too many G-body doors that close that good. But yeah, as far as the back seat, everything matches. As you can see, a lot of people who do these interior swaps, which it ain't nothing wrong with it, they don't get the back seat. They just get the front seat. But I found the back seat and everything, so it shouldn't be a big deal to order up a upholstery kit, and especially if I go with gray. I'm just going with the stock material, whatever. Shouldn't be a big deal finding a nice gray interior setup versus trying to find like a brown or something like that. But yeah, man, it's coming together. Just wanted to give y'all a little update. All right, y'all.